Hey you guys, what's up? It's Doug Microglass Productions here on YouTube, and I am here to do my official commentary for my short film, Lunatic. This film was released back in 2017 on Halloween, and it's an all original characters, story, music, whole nine yards. I wrote the music for this. It's all original. At least to my knowledge, story wise, it's original to me anyway. But this I came up with the idea of for I've had the idea for quite a while, and I love how it turned out. It's about this guy that basically his car breaks down, and he's like he says he's looking for a place to get some help, and of course she invites him in. This was all shot in one night, and this is my great aunt Jen, or as she likes to be called, Aunt Sexy, for some reason, which is kind of funny. And it was so funny filming. There were so many takes of this, and the voice that you're hearing now is aunt, my aunt Robin. She was perfect doing that voiceover for the news broadcast. It was so good. And so I'm assuming if you all have seen this, there's going to be spoilers in this. Obviously, he's looking at the news, uh, saying that there's an escaped lunatic on the loose. We don't know who it is yet. Blah blah blah, and it makes it seem like it's him, but obviously, that's the twist in that Kaylee is the lunatic the whole time, where her mind is that of a young deranged woman, but her body is aging. I heard that's a real thing. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but my character here is Caleb and Kaylee right there, which I don't know why I thought of those two names. I just did. Um, and notice how she's talking about all her friends. The whole time you're supposed to be thinking, "Oh wow, it's um, it's like, oh yeah, he's just there at night. They all left." Really, it's all her. She has dolls around the table, and that's shown at the end. And then she's like feeding them and sipping them coffee or tea, whatever. And this was a fun shoot, man. We had fun, and my aunt Jen, she was so funny. Like I could tell she was getting kind of, you know, tired after a while. So we shot everything real quick, and then, I like how it turned out. It's really cool, and I love these little cutaways that I did because it's kind of like, whoa, what the hell was that? Like a jump scare, and then and it's like it's really supposed to drive the point that he is the lunatic, when really it's Kaylee, and I love how this scene turned out. It's like he's just completely winning. Now I love how this happened when I go and I slam down on the table and push the game away. Notice how all of the red pieces don't go anywhere. They're all standing up straight, just completely still. Like they haven't moved off the table. All of my pieces, the yellow pieces, are off the floor, which I like how that turned out because it's symbolizing that really Caleb is the one that's losing his mind, even though she is already crazy. But it's kind of cool how that worked out. It's just so cool how this turned out. And this was the first film that I got to use my Canon EOS 70D, and now this is important right here. And I love how it looks. It looks like a legit movie, kind of. Well, at least better than what I was using before. Here it comes. Right there, all those pieces are still there. Nothing moved. And this is basically the lunatic theme right here in the background. And this is cool because what was I just saying? See, this commentary is going to be kind of weird. This is like well, I've done a couple of them before, but I'm new to doing the commentary thing, so yeah, forgive me. I'm kind of jumbling around trying to get everything out while I can in this 8-10 minute video, however long it is. But the "You Let Me Die" bit, that was also my Aunt Robin. I was just like, hey, can you whisper some creepy thing like "You Let Me Die"? Like whisper that, like make it really creepy. Now, as far as to what that is, you're gonna have to wait and see because I am currently right now. It is 2 years later. It is October 13th of 2019. I am currently filming Lunatic 2. There's a lot of stuff that's been happening. I wrote the script. I've been filming the past few days. Today is day 4 of filming. I can't believe that it's finally happening. Lunatic 2 is coming, and I love how this turned out. And this is like where you're like, whoa, what the hell is going on? So now you're really starting to grasp how crazy this guy is. Like, this is all in his head. Like, when he got into the bathroom, did he just wash his face and then, like, what did he do? Pass out or black out? And because then he walks out. Like, what the hell happened? Here in a second, and this is where the big reveal happens. Because he walks out of the bedroom. And I love how it's like kind of like inconsistent. Like, oh, why did he end up walking out of there? It's cool. It's like kind of like The Shining, where there's like on purpose inconsistencies, which is awesome. And I love the music that I wrote for this thing. It's so good. Nice build up. This was the best right here filming this. You can kind of see me in the mirror back there a little bit. But it was so funny. One of the takes she did was she's talking to the doll. He's a bad, bad man. And then she looked up and she went, ooh. It was so funny. But this is the big reveal right here. And my Aunt Robin, she basically shot the whole thing while I gave her direction and told her, camera angles and all that good stuff. So there's like so much stuff I would love to put, but it's like I'm trying to like, scramble around and everything. Trying to get everything in like an 8-minute segment here, but I will expand on everything more with the commentary for Lunatic 2. Lunatic 2 is officially coming out on October 31st of 2019 of this year as far as this recording is concerned. That'll be uploaded and then probably like the next day or a week later or whatever, I'll put up the commentary for Lunatic 2 because it's going to be amazing. If you like what you guys saw and heard, please go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification bell, all that typical YouTube shit. Subscribe to Microglass Gaming and Microglass Music because that's where all the music comes from that I make for the original films. And I will see you for Lunatic 2.